Hi everyone, thanks so much for coming back to hang out with me and talk about art. My name is Adrienne Lee. You know me as the Wandering Art Historian. We're in the midst of this delicious art historical web series, Art Snacks. So what are we going to talk about today? What is our delectable art historical morsel? Oh, it's bread. It's bread. Okay, let's talk about this painting for a second. It's pretty awesome. It looks incredibly super realistic. Do you notice that the bread like the details of the crust of the bread looks so crunchy, and like the weaving of the basket is so detailed, and look at how the folds of the fabric reflect the light. And what's really cool about all of this together is that it almost looks so realistic you think you can smell fresh baked bread, right? Okay, well, let me blow your mind. Number one, did you know that this incredibly super realistic painting of a basket of bread was painted by Salvador Dali? And did you further know that he painted this when he was merely 22 years of age? Yeah. Okay, so when you first hear the name Salvador Dali, this might not be the image that comes to mind, right? You might think of like floppy watches melting and weird portraits and a hallucinogenic toreador and all kinds of crazy weird stuff, right? But every artist has to start somewhere, right? And he painted this basket of bread in 1926 when he was a mere 22 years of age. He was kind of an artistic prodigy. He went to art school in 1922 in Madrid, but he was expelled the very next year, 1923, because he incited his fellow students to rebellion. Okay, his claim was that his teachers were unqualified to judge his work. Okay, now that is the Salvador Dali we all know and love, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's look at this particular basket of bread. Yes, incredibly talented, wildly realistic, but there's kind of an homage in this painting as well. Do you notice the very dark background with a specific point of light? Yeah. What's going on here? The format even, composition, I mean, everything comes together to suggest the influence of the golden age of Dutch Baroque painting. And specifically, who's the master of light? Vermeer. So this is kind of a cool shout out to that art historical influence on Salvador Dali, even as a young artistic prodigy. Yeah, and it's kind of this hyper-realistic style that he applies to all of his later paintings that kind of help make them, you know, nightmare fuel. You know, they heighten how terrifying some of them can be. You got to start somewhere, right? Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this very literal art snack. And that you'll join me for more videos in this web series. In the meantime, please check out my blog, wanderingarthistorian.wordpress.com, for more art historical information for you to study. Like this video, throw a comment on there and let me know your thoughts. Share it with other art enthusiasts in your life who might be interested, and don't forget to subscribe. My name is Adrienne Lee. You know me as the Wandering Art Historian. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'll see you next time. Bye.